Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk PSG channel. I'm gonna start out by saying poor performance by PSG against Lorient today. Lorient, a team who has lost their last three games and are also on the brink of relegation to the lower division, pretty much held PSG to a draw, of which I definitely think that Lorient they do deserve to win that game. They had plenty of chances right throughout the game, but just could not put away their chances. And in the end, PSG came back with a magnificent header by Icardi in added minutes to snatch a point from the game. At the start of the game, PSG started out with a high press, started looking good, with Di Maria making some brilliant runs inside the box, but not being able to pull off that final shot. And it was like that throughout the entire first half. PSG missing that final polishing up front. They would get up to Lawrence's 18-yard box at the edge and inside the box, then just lose the ball. And on the counter, Lorient was looking very dangerous. Mendes at left back struggled throughout the entire first half, lost possession of the ball countless amount of times, and beaten just as much. Our midfield was missing throughout the first half, as most of the counter-attacks came through the middle, and it did look like Lorient would have gotten one of their chances right. And before the end of the first half, they did just that. I must say it was a brilliant team goal by Lorient. Marquinhos couldn't deal with a low cross coming in from the left-hand side into the box, which was then played to Lorent's striker on top of the box, who then laid it off to his teammate for a superb placement shot. Navas in goal had absolutely no chance. Messi came alive with a shot outside the box, which hit Lorient post. But other than that, PSG looked flat in the first half, with no real idea of how to break down Lorient narrow and strong defensive structure. There were no runs in between the Lorient defense, so little or no crosses from the fullbacks into the box. In fact, Lorient keeper had absolutely nothing to do in the first half, while Navas had to be coming up with saves after saves. The one real cross that came into the box from the right towards Icardi, he completely missed the header, and Di Maria with the follow-up kicked the ball way over the bar. And that was pretty much what it was like throughout the entire game, countless misses. Second half, Mendes being replaced by Sergio Ramos and Kimpembe switching over to the left back position to accommodate Sergio Ramos in the center back. Messi started doing his thing in the second half, trying to create some magic and being the only player that I saw with some form of creativity in the game, sets up an absolute sitter for Di Maria, who lashed it over the bar from close range. I have no idea as to how Di Maria could have completely messed up such a simple finish. But as I said, that's how it has been for PSG throughout the entire game. Wijnaldum also having his chance inside the box on his right foot. One would think he would have struck it pretty well. He miskicked the ball, which went right across the goal. Still, Lorent's keeper had nothing to do. As I said, Messi was the one who was trying to be a bit creative, coming deep to pick up the ball and navigating his way up to the penalty box, making some good passes, but nothing comes of it. Sergio Ramos, before his red card, was making some good diagonal passes to Hakimi on the right, but Hakimi refuses to run down that right flank for some reason. I have no idea why. And of course, Sergio Ramos, on getting his first red card in the league on a track pretty much he's used to from Real Madrid days. But this was only because of PSG's poor midfield. They lost possession in the middle. Sergio Ramos was too slow to to catch up to the defender, so he pretty much to the attacker, so he pretty much stood in his way and got a second yellow card, which saw him leaving the field. And throughout the game, there were struggles among struggles in terms of trying to break down their defense, trying to make something happen. And Hakimi in the last dying moments of the game, in added minutes actually, finally decides that hey, he's gonna run down that right hand flank. And guess what? We scored a goal. Hakimi driven down to the byline, beats the defender, made a great cross inside the box, and Icardi was there to head the ball in the goal. And that was pretty much what I was asking for throughout the entire game. No one was trying to make those indecisive runs down the flank or run behind the defense. Everyone was trying to move through the middle where it was so compact. In fact, I think they had a strong defensive middle there. They pretty much forced PSG inside the middle where they could get the ball off them and do a counter. And throughout the entire game, it just looked very poor from PSG. And this is something that Pochettino would have to work on, because without Neymar, without Mbappe, who is on suspension, the entire PSG team pretty much looked at Messi to create some magic. And Verratti, who is not there in the middle, you could see that cohesiveness missing from the defensive midfield. So these are things that Pochettino needs to address if we are to get anywhere in the Champions League next year. So there you have it, guys. My thoughts on PSG match against Lorient today. So let me know your thoughts below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video so we could grow this community. Happy holidays to you guys, and until next time, Issy says Parry.